welcome to Nova. Ween, ween, ween. I don't think we make good. I don't think we make that's not good. Like, I'm not afraid. I'm like, why is this guy singing this song in the bushes? That's what I'm feeling. Anyway, thank you for coming to That's So Nova. My name is Nova, and if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, then you know how quirky and weird we are. So thank you for coming back. Today, we're going to be making a awesome mug. As you can see, the mug rug. And this mug rug can be a pumpkin or an apple. This mug rug is from So Cute and Quirky. And they have an Etsy page as well as a YouTube channel. I seen this pumpkin on Etsy. It is a $3 pattern, and I wanted to make it because it's one of the few mug rugs that do not have binding. So I wanted to give you guys something a little bit different because there's a ton of mug rug videos out there, but they always have binding. So I was like, ooh, this is cool because it could be a fall decoration, like for Thanksgiving, you could put one on each person's plate, like as a thank you. And what if you embroider it? Oh my god, that'd be so cute. You can make the apple and you can give it to a teacher for like Teacher Appreciation Day or whatever. Or if you got children you have to cook, you can put the mug rug on there to protect your table. So it doesn't take a lot of fabric. I'm using fabric that I got from Connecting Thread about 6 years ago. I'll link Connecting Thread. That is my secret shop for coordinates. They have beautiful fabric and it washes up beautifully. And the back is also the flannel, the polka dots. So I'm really excited about this, and let's get started. Okay, so when I was going through what I can sew for Nova Ween, I wanted to do some cute, quirky, fun, and unique things. I wanted to do a mug rug. Now, hear me out. I know a lot of YouTubers do mug rugs, especially the quilters, but I wanted something a little bit different. So I'm like cruising through Etsy because I have a shop on Etsy and I love supporting small businesses. And I came across a company called So Cute and Quirky. She has this pumpkin mug rug that I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. And there was no binding. I was like, well, this will be really fun. We could do a little bit of quilting, a fast project, and a great project to give to others. And it's shaped as a pumpkin. So you can literally have it all fall. Like, bust this out in September until like the end of November and you're good. I have some ideas, and I had some flannel laying around from Connecting Thread that I got literally 6 years ago. It was like a fat quarter pack, and I've never used it. So I was like, let me make a mug rug. So this company is called So Cute and Quirky. I'm going to give you her Etsy page, and you can see if you want to follow along with me. You purchase it from her, and it's not a relatively expensive pattern to me. It was $3, and I thought, wow, cool. She also has a video for this on YouTube. I'm going to link her video too. It is a really cute, fun, quick project that will be fun to introduce children into sewing if you have a person, or adults that are trying to be a sewing. Also, if you want to dabble a little bit with quilting and it's not your jam, we could do a little bit of quilting and have some fun. So that's my sewing. That's not my sewing machine. That's my my dryer, I think. It sounds like R2-D2 when it's done. It's really weird. Okay, so let's get into it. So the pattern itself is literally 2 pages because it's a small pattern. So we're going to grab our pieces that we're going to sew together. We have 6, and I decided to do 6 different flannels. We're going to have a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. That is the normal seam allowance for, please say I have 6. Oh, there it goes. I was like, I know I have 6. We're gonna piece these together with a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. So we're gonna start that, and it's better to press your seams open while you go. And there goes the machine doing that weird sound. I'm using 40 weight thread polyester, Amon thread, And if my iron, I didn't put my iron on, I'm sorry. We're just gonna finger press this. I'm looking for my seam roller. I will find it, don't worry. if not, I'll be good. It's only 6 little pieces. Yeah, this flannel, okay, so I haven't, okay, the favorite place for me to get coordinating fabric from is Connecting Thread. I feel like it's like my secret place, because like everyone's like, oh yeah, I get Joann's or Hobby Lobby's. Connecting Thread has some beautiful fabrics for relatively inexpensive, and it's mainly a quilting shop. It also has like the coolest notions and rulers. I'm just finger pressing this down. Every quilter's probably like squirming right now, like, no, Nova, no. Again, I can't stress this. It would be better if you press each one of these. But for the sake of the video and time, let's gonna finger press this. Ooh, wait, this herringbone one. Always, the herringbone tweed ones always want to fray. And you could definitely pin this into place. Because these flannels, I don't know, they just kind of stick together because I guess the texture has something. Oh yeah, that would help me not to have my machine. I had a stack of my pins by the motor. That's not good. So we're just pressing them open. Pretend this is an iron. And let's do this last one. And you could do this all, I'll show you. You could just do the back piece the same as the pieces that we're about to merge. All right. So after we do that, we're going to cut out 1, our leaf. I'm using cork. 2, our stem, and I'm using cork on that too. So we're going to take this pattern and cut this out. Give me a second. What I'm going to do, because I didn't have my mini rotary blade with me right now either. I'm just sucking with this stuff. But I'm going to show you how you can do things when you don't have stuff that you need. And so cute and so quirky. If you're watching this, don't cringe. I know. So I'm going to cut around the pattern, which is this. We already have a piece of batting, in my case fleece. I have batting around, but I just can't find it. I have one of those rooms that things mysteriously go away until they deem it necessary to expose themselves. I'm just trimming around, and I pinned it in several different places so that it wouldn't shift. Okay. So we're already on page 2. We have all this together. We're going to take this other pin out. That would help. I'm going to place this. This is super cute already on it. And then we're going to take our stem and place it, have it a little bit sticking out, place it underneath, and we're going to place our bottom right sides together. I'm just going to stick some pins in here. So again, nothing shifts, nothing moves. This is cork, so I'm going to clip it. You want it to stick out like at least 1/4 of it, an inch. We're going to make a gap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a gap here and here that we're going to turn this from. We're going to use a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, and then we're going to get ready to go. So I have a 2.5 stitch, and then I'm going to back stitch because we're doing like the birthing method. Take your time around the curves. And the hacking you hear back there, that's not me, that's my husband. If you watched any of my videos lately, you will know we've been sick. Our house got hit with the flu, and then a few days later, strep throat. Yeah. And we're all still recovering. Some of us are still on antibiotics. Because I keep forgetting to take mine in the morning. I don't know why. I remember at night, but in the morning it's hard. And everyone's like, oh, put an alarm on your phone. And here's the thing. I tell everybody to take their antibiotics in the morning, and I don't take it. And it sucks. Because, you know. I'm just going to trim where I have that excess fabric. Not into my seam allowance. Just whatever is past the backing, because like I freehand cut that. I think I did a pretty good job for freehanding. I'm just saying. Okay, so we're going to turn this out. Every time I say that, I want to sing "Turn This," but no, I have sewing songs in my head too. So we're gonna turn. Take your time. Don't rip the seam. I don't know why I went for a smaller hole. Your hole can be like a 2-inch gap. I think I did a little bit smaller than that, but we're gonna make it work. See, so much easier to burst something else other than the bag. All right, so I'm gonna get my little chopstick, and I'm going to crease out this. Let the pumpkin come together. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at how cute this is. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm going to make sure, one more time, I'm going to stick my chopsticks to make sure all the seams are poked out as well as they can be. Then I'm going to pin the area that we're going to close up. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is this little leaf comes right here. So I want that leaf to be caught in the seam when we're top stitching real quick. Gonna have it positioned. I kind of want to position like she has it. She has it like a little over her stem. All right, so let's start. Remember to back stitch. Take your time around the curves. And when you get to your pin, just remove it ever so gently. Oh, it helps. I usually use a stiletto because it gets you closer to the needle than I can. I mean, it's safer for my fingers. Ask me how I know. I actually think this will be a good thing to practice your curves with, especially if you're trying to do bag making. You just kind of flow with your machine. And I'm just going to make sure I have my leaf how I want it before I start top stitching. Alright, so this is what it looks like. So, oh my god, that is so cute. That is too stinking cute, man. That is so cute. Alright, so what we're going to do is, this is where you're going to get your creative side. I'm going to first draw in the leaf and put vines. So I'm going to bring it back to my machine, and bear with me as you see this, because we want to keep the leaf on there. So it needs to get stitched because, you know, it's flapped down. So I'm going to start in the middle and take a few back stitches, and I'm going to go all the way to the end of the leaf. I'm going to back stitch, and then I'm going to make sure my needle's down, and I'm going to create some veins. Okay, I have to rethread because my machine is it has to be my needle. Because this is me and my thread are just like, no, we're not gonna work together today. Alright, let's do this again. So I'm gonna start here, and maybe help if I help my thread tails down. Alright. I'm gonna trim these threads right up here. I'm going to and just make another vein up here. All right. And my bobbin decided to go. Come on, bobbin. That's not. I was showing my mad skills making a leaf look like a vein. If you remember last Halloween, I did do a really cool scrap cork, and you cut them out as leaves to make a wreath, which I need to find because I need to put that in my house. I am seriously lacking in my fall decorations right now. I think because we got hit with so many sicknesses, it's just like, all right. I think my stem, my leaf looks like a leaf. So what we're gonna do now is trim all these threads. Make sure you don't have any like long threads in the back. And this is when you're gonna start quilting. Now you could do a couple things. I am going to stitch in the ditch, meaning that I'm going to stitch in where all the seams are connecting. You can do stippling, like zigzag stitches. You can do circles, whatever you feel like. You free motion, just like whatever your hands and your machine does, that's what you do. So I'm going to instead do that. You can even get creative. And what if you want to make the pumpkin even more accident? You can do like half moons, half moons, half moons, and it will give that pumpkin even more of a 3D effect. Here, so I'm going to go from here. Right. Stitch in the ditch, you're just following the seam. And then I'm going to just stitch on over to the next seam. See how it like puffed out a little bit? So what I'm going to do for the leaf, I'm going to go back down and I'm literally going to go around the leaf. I think, I'm not going to lie to you, I think this is a great exercise to do so you can get one with your machine to handle those curves. Okay, we're getting thready with it. I have threads all over my body. And we're gonna go into this last seam and we'll be done with the stitching. You don't even have to quilt it if you don't want to. Okay, we're gonna trim the threads. Getting these threads that got caught up in because I didn't trim them. All right, but we have the cutest little coffee mug holder. So you can get your little cauldron. Be like, oh, my tea is ready. Drink your tea. Put your mug down. This is so cute. So you can get your tea. Have your mug. Maybe have a room for a biscuit. And you're ready to go. So this is this pattern from So Cute and So Quirky. It's the pumpkin rug, or you can also make it into an apple. Teacher Day. You're welcome. Everybody that knows a teacher, or your kids go to school. Coffee at school, and then you have a nice rug, and then it's not like a ring around your desk. This is so cute though. Oh my god, it is so cute. You can practice your like moving with your machine curve, and then you can be like this. I like this decorative leaf that I made. I think this is super cool. Have your mug, and we're ready to go. I'll list the name. I'm gonna list her Etsy shop, and I'm gonna link her YouTube video for this. And this is a scrap buster. Look at how many pieces you use. I used a scrap piece of cork for both of these, and it came out really cute. So if this is something you like, please comment down below. If it's something that you want to see some more of, comment down below. I really appreciate everyone here. And if you want to say, hey Shnova, thank you for showing me a new skill, how can I support you? I'm going to put my Ko-fi link and also in the description box. So you can like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and share if you think it's worthy. It will be tremendously helpful to this channel. And hey, the people that watch my channel and you're not subscribed, there's 48% of you. 48%. You hit that notification button and you subscribe. It helps us. So thank you so much for watching this channel. It really means a lot to me. If you can subscribe, and the 48% of you that are watching the channel and not subscribing, I see you. I don't really see you, but you know what I mean. If you can, if you can subscribe, it helps the channel out a lot. If you want to support the channel another way, you could buy me a coffee, and I'll put the link down below for that. Comment what else you would like to see. If you like this, if you would like to try like different smaller quilts, because I love quilting too. I would appreciate it if you hit that notification button, subscribe, and share if you think this video is worthy. I would greatly appreciate it. So until the next time I see you in the next Nova Ween project, you have a good day and happy sewing. Bye.